Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful day here, Sunday morning here in southeast Texas. Another overcast morning, and it looked like it rained just a slight smidge yesterday. Not too crazy, but just a little bit of nothing, maybe a light mist or something. I'm not too sure, but lawn's looking good. Lawn is, I mean, it's okay. It just needs to thicken up, in my opinion. When I can afford it, I will be getting some pre-emergent. I'll make sure to get some, and I think that will create that lateral growth instead of the vertical growth and really thicken this grass up. I'm over here kind of kicking the tiger stripes up. There's a little bit right here. Just because it's been kind of still storming, raining, whatever you want to call, and got a nice mushroom, and just been kind of raining, overcast, all the above out here. It's even right here again, this whole outlook is just straight rain and all the way through, Wednesday through Saturday. So here we are again. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it again, and maybe like Tuesday just run another mow sesh. I don't really need it or want to, but kind of back here, I don't know what it is, but back here, it even that and that, it always just grows nice. I don't understand what it is, because then even the nice sod patch, it's growing. You can see the green coming back a little bit from last week when I scalped it a little bit. But it's growing. It's looking good still. I haven't watered, because that's what I mean. It's just been raining and I haven't really watered it. Let's do a field test. Yeah, see, it might be wet just from this morning when it rained a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. It's pretty much established now, which is nice. So, but yeah, the lawn's looking good. It probably does need a mow. That's what I mean. I'll probably wait until maybe, I don't know, Tuesday or whenever that day it's supposed to stop raining. But back here, that's what I mean, guys. I think that liquid fertilizer is working a little bit. Get out of here, bug. Landing on my phone. It's looking pretty good. It just needs to thicken up, in my opinion. This patch right here, I'm not too sure what's going on here, but that liquid fertilizer, I think, is working. I think it's really making everything touch the grass and water it in and get the fertilizer into the ground where the grass is, because I think that granular, I'm not really too sure what was going on with that granular, but in my opinion, I don't really think it was working necessarily back there. It might have been working, everywhere else, but back here, I really think that it really wasn't doing that much work. So I think the liquid fertilizer is helping, which is nice. And then now today, guys, we are on to a new mission. I'm all dressed up in my PPE because we have a new product alert, and we will be going to the review table to test it out, see what we got. It's some good stuff recommended by my pest neighbor friend. Shout out to you. Thank you very much for the suggestion. But I need to take care of these ants. Let me see if I can get it on camera. I'm getting ants in the house, and I need to take care of it because I think it was last Monday or Tuesday or somewhere, maybe even Sunday, somewhere in there, I had some ants in the house. Not a lot, but maybe like a good 50, which is a lot for them, that's a lot. And it was in the house. I went out and tried to see where I could find a trail or whatnot, and I just went out and just bought a little can of Raid, nothing too crazy. And then, so I know for sure, I think it was Sunday then. Monday, when I came out here and saw a trail run up right here, and I sprayed it. It was right in here. Let me see if I can hear. So I sprayed from corner to corner, and then corner to the tree basically. And then here, can you guys see them right here? Let's see if I can zoom in. See, they're running, and then I ran a line here. Okay, and then that didn't work. And then the next day I did the same thing, corner to corner, and then the trail again. And then I ran a line here through the expansion joint through here and then stopped here. And that seemed to work for a couple days. But then now it looks like they're back. And then even too, right now, I noticed this morning when I was hooking up the water hose right here. I was hooking this up and getting it ready to spray. But I noticed this. I have a trail, they're probably going to the, this way from the grass where, I I can see them going down this way, but I can see them right here. And you guys see the trail. Here's the trail. Here's a good trail. There they are there. And then they're going up through there. See, they're coming out there. So I've noticed some ants, and I've noticed them for a couple weeks now, but I haven't necessarily really treated them or anything yet. That's what I mean, just this simple can of Raid that, you know, you just get at your grocery store, just because it was the closest place, and I just needed something. Sprayed it inside the house and just to get something going. So, but anyways, that's what our video is today. We need to get some insecticide going. Now, let's go to the review table. I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it and regulations as far as, you know, what to do as far as, you know, in the lawn or whatever. But let's go ahead and go to the review table and I'll show you what I'm working with. So here we have our new product. It is Termidor SC. Termidor SC. Says here that it is a group insecticide, whatever that means. It has an active ingredient of fipronil. I'm not gonna try and even pronounce it. And some other stuff. We will just go with that. But here's our product, Termidor SC, and it is a mainly kind of a termite killer from what I've read and what I've been told. But you can use it for ants. And I believe I'm going to just try and spot treat the fire ants mounds. Now, this is only just for a perimeter spray. This is not to blanket the yard. This will not, you know, it's more of a killer instead of a repellent, like my neighbor said. He said this is a killer bifin, which I was using before. I think it was Ignite. I think it was that green bottle that I was using previously. As bifin, he's saying that bifin is a repellent. So it's gonna repel the bugs away. This is going to get rid of the bugs. And that's what I want. And even as a perimeter, it'll keep the bugs away, which is nice. And even I'm gonna spray along the crack. I'm gonna spray where they're crawling in right there. And this is only just a perimeter spray. And then, like I mentioned, I will spot treat the mounds. I'll just, whatever I have left. I'm only just gonna use my gallon sprayer. I'm not gonna bring out that because if I was gonna do the whole yard in this and kill everything and kill the bug, all the ants and whatever, as far as a blanket spray, yeah, I probably would have brought that out. But as far as just me doing around the house, killing some ant mounds that I'll see, try and see what it is out there in the lawn, I'll just use the gallon sprayer for this, big deal. It's just, I've used this previously. It's a great hand pump sprayer. Petra, highly recommended if you, in this case, just need it for a quick little application of something. Link in the description below. I cannot link this in the description below because on Amazon, they don't sell it. I had to go to one of my retail stores around town to go get it. Other than that, yeah, I can't link it. I'm sorry, guys. But for this and all my other stuff, absolutely go check it out. Helps me out, helps the channel. Appreciate all the support. But yeah, so that's what we're working with, Termidor SC. Let's dive into it. Let's see how much I will need. I can't imagine it would be much. I would only think probably like an ounce per 1,000 would be my guess. But, hey, never know. Let's dig into it. Let's test out our new product. So I just scoured this booklet for 15 minutes, pretty much, to try and determine how much to put in. And honestly, I can't figure it out. I mean, most of it is like trenching, like they want you to dig a foot down and dump gallons in the trench and then cover it back up, or 0.06% and 0.03%, and it's just like, I'm no math wizard, just tell me what I need to spray and per gallon and get on with it. So honestly, I think what I'm going to do as far as the first treatment, it says here for the top, the little counterpart, it says for the fluid ounces, the first line is 0.40 and the second line is 0.80. And honestly, as the first treatment, I think I'm just gonna do the 0.80, honestly, per gallon. I don't know if it's a lot, but I need to kill the fire ants. I need to set up a perimeter and make sure it's all good. So honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. And then maybe the next time when I do it, maybe I'll do the 0.40 because it should be there already. Should have a nice buildup. And I don't really need to spray as much next time. So, but as the first application rate, honestly, that's what I'm going to do because that's what I'm saying. I don't know what to do as far as how much it says. They make these things so difficult. and it's just like, you know, it's for termites, and we're not necessarily treating for termites, but it is an insecticide and it will get rid of ants and stuff. So, you know, just tell me what I need to spray. You know, I'm not no mathematician. I sucked at math. Just tell, you know, just put it in plain terms, you know, 0.40, you know, per gallon. If spraying around the perimeter, you know, 0.7, you know, 0.80 for whatever per, you know, just simple terms, guys. Seriously, simple terms. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna do the 0.80 and spray the whole perimeter, spray the mounds, anything that I see. Make sure everything is gone, because that's what I mean. I'm getting trails in the house, and I need to take care of it, because it's just getting, you know, down the line, it's just going to get harder and harder. So I need to do it now. I'm going to spray everywhere around the perimeter, ant mounds. Let's go ahead and get this measured out. Let's get it going. Thank you guys for the support and tuning in. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys in a while. So I'm giving it a little bit of time. It's been roughly about 5.5 hours, I want to say, maybe about almost 6 hours. Wanted to give it some time and results, because when I first sprayed it, I noticed that it really didn't kind of kill anything off, per se. It kind of just seemed like they were slowing down, maybe starting to die off, let's say. But I wanted to give it some time and necessarily see how this trail is doing right here, the one over here by the house right here. I at the end of the day, I went, after I spot treated, I ended up going around the house one more time, which was nice. So, and then I even, right here from the trail, they were, you know, like I was showing you, they were kind of going into the cement right here along the driveway, and I see that they're gone, which is nice. And even right here, where I first sprayed it right here, I see a couple of stragglers, but I want to say that's maybe left out. Let's say maybe they're still crawling in the house, though. I do see that. That's not good. Maybe it's the stragglers, maybe. But I sprayed this area like 3 times. I know I sprayed over here twice. Yeah, I just saw one. This area right here. I just saw one crawling in the house. There's one right there. I don't know, man. I hope it works. I even sprayed all the little expansion joints all along here, along the house twice. So I guess we'll just see how it works, you know, because it's for ants. It's for ant kill, you know, it's ant killer. But as of right now, I still see them going in the house. I don't know if it's supposed to create a barrier. I mean, that's what I mean. On that one spot, I sprayed it 3 times. That other spot, I sprayed it twice. So I guess we'll just have to tune in and find out, I guess, if I still have ant problems, because I went around the whole house twice, the whole perimeter, see what happens. But as of right now, the trail looks gone. And even right here, I did this stripe twice, and even a barrier coat along this thing, because there's a little lip. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little lip from the driveway or the ramp area right here to the garage right there. And let me see if I could just go from there and see what happens, because I hope it works. It looks like it is, honestly, though. It looks like it's doing a good job, because that's what I mean. There was a trail here. I don't see the trail anymore, which is nice. And necessarily there was a bunch of them going into the house in this little corner right here, and I don't see that except for those little stragglers. So I guess we're just gonna have to tune in and find out, guys. But in the meantime, appreciate all the support. I do have a new product coming up. I won't tell you right now. You gotta tune in for the next video. But while I was out getting this insecticide, I ended up getting another round of it's not going to cover the whole lawn, unfortunately, which sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully it'll kill off some other stuff, if you kind of maybe can guess. But that's kind of my goal, is necessarily kind of spot treat and kind of get rid of some stuff. So that's kind of my next goal in my next video. Just what I mean in the outlook, it looks like it's going to be raining a lot, which sucks. So I think maybe come, I want to say maybe Tuesday, I will probably end up mowing. I don't know if I'll show it to you on camera, just because it's a mowing video. You know, you've seen them 100 times by now, or maybe like 60 times. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the support. I love the support. 300 subscribers, woohoo! We're getting up there, and you know, I'm mainly here for you guys. I appreciate the support. You know, I like showing my my view on what I do in the grass, and I enjoy it, and helping you guys out. Hopefully it helps you out with all the products that I use, and you know, hopefully maybe it gets you some views as far as what to do, what not to do, things like that. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.
They're basic lawns where the green grass grows, East Texas skies and a gentle breeze blows.